Cześć, witam Cię bardzo serdecznie w kolejnym odcinku ze Starfielda. Zostaw kciuka, subskrypcję, dzwoneczek i kontynuujemy naszą przygodę. Zaznaczyłem sobie, żeby mi pokazywało wszystkie misje i tutaj na tej planecie mamy jeszcze 2 questy do zrobienia, więc sobie zaraz je rozpoczniemy i możliwe, że też ukończymy. To wszystko okaże się. Siemanko.
Hey! Haven't seen you around here before. Did you just move in? Oh, yeah? Word gets around, I guess. Well, if you got a way to get off world, then maybe you can help. I found out recently that my favorite book series, Dragonstar Force, had a very limited initial run. I really want to collect all the first editions, but it's hard for me to get them shipped all the way out here. I already tracked down Volume 1. Could you go buy it and bring it back here for me? I'll pay you back, of course. Plus, extra for your trouble. They're these old science fiction fantasy books about space and good versus evil and a mysterious magical relic called the Dragon Star. Now, there's this team of heroes who fight space wizards, and dragons, demons, and whoever else seeks to take over the galaxy using the Dragon Star. You will? Wow, you're the first person to actually agree to do it. Thanks. Like I said, I'll make it worth it to you. You won't regret it.
Okej. Powiedzmy, że ustawię to sobie na aktywną. Ale tak czy siak nas to wysyła do innej galaktyki pewnie, nie? I tu jeszcze mamy questa 78 metrów stąd. A, ty typiara mnie parę razy zaczepiała, jak tu przychodziłem.
Hey, darling. You look like the type who doesn't mind getting their hands dirty. The Trackers Alliance can always use more bounty hunters to round up and kill wanted criminals. If that feels like your speed, talk to me. Or check out our posts on the mission boards. Actually, wait. I heard about you. You've done good work for us before, haven't you, darling? Hey, you looking for more work? I'm wondering if you might be up for doing me a favor of the personal kind, off the books. Should I tell you? What the hell? It got me in trouble, but it's a good story. So, I got a bounty for this guy. Real tough spacer, you know? I find a ship, board without him knowing, and I literally catch him with his pants down, getting ready for the day or something, I don't know. Anyway, before he can react, I tackle him to the ground to cuff him, and he lets off a sly quip thinking he's got game, but I don't take kindly to that kind of advance. See? And well, bounty says alive or dead, so I make the call and I put him down. Anyway, turns out it wasn't the right guy, but this guy was also wanted. What are the odds, right? Well, the Alliance didn't think it was as funny as I did, so now I'm stuck here helping new recruits. Oh, darling. We're the baddest bounty hunters in the settled systems. People pay us to find criminals, scum, and other lowlives when they don't want to or can't track them down themselves. Mission boards? Yeah, you'll find one here in the Broken Spear. They're usually in spaceport bars like that. Trackers Alliance posts bounty jobs on them, but you can find all sorts of freelance missions. Good way to make some creds. Hey, y'all better not be taking all the fun jobs yourself, you hear? I'm almost done with this assignment, so you better leave some for me. Good. If you recall, I'm only stationed here because of a mistake I made. Been bugging me ever since. The bounty that got away. Now, I heard rumors that this no-good, dirty quarry's been lurking around Mars, but I ain't had the good fortune of him strolling on in here. I think he's smart enough to know better. I got a plan in place to find him, but I gotta prove to my other tracker contact that he's here. That's where you come in. Just gotta plant a sensor. No danger to you. Ken Placus, smuggler, the worst kind. Deals in all sorts of black market goods. He's wanted for grand theft, human trafficking, murder, you name it. He's also extremely good at what he does. He's eluded the best of UC security for years. He's even slipped by our own trackers, myself included. I'm convinced he set me up to fail, found a lookalike to unwittingly take a fall, made me look bad. So I'm sure you understand it's kind of personal. He doesn't know it, but he's got a chip in him with a unique ID. Part of the reason he's learned to keep out of the major cities and settlements. Trackers always manage to find him when he comes to town, so he just stays away. But he's a slippery fella. That's why I want to send someone to catch him where he feels safe, just along the outskirts. Sensors tuned to that chip. Makes sense now, don't it? Alright, so you're gonna want to take this here sensor and put it way up at the tippy top of the old Mars launchpad tower where it's nice and unobstructed. You're gonna want to make sure you've got a boost pack to help get yourself up there, or else it's gonna be a tough climb. Mars gravity's on the low side, but not that low. It'll track down my Mark's chip signal, assuming he shows, and I'll call in my partner to take care of him. Clear out and come back to me as soon as you're done so you don't spook the quarry. Get it? Got it? Good.
No dobra. I tylko pytanie brzmi... W którym miejscu rzeczywiście ten... W którym miejscu rzeczywiście ten... O kurwa. Tablica jest. Mamy dwa obok siebie. Mamy. Dobra. Możemy zrobić takie. Okej, jest taki i obok siebie podwójny nie ma. Muszę wykorzystać pojedynczy. Dobra. I muszę mieć też potrójny jakiś. Trzy i trzy. Tych trzech nie połączę. O cholera jasna. No i chuj. Czytajmy. No dobra. I spróbujmy znowu potrójnym jakoś to ogarnąć, ale się nie da. Ten nie pasuje. Kurwa mać. Trudny ten zamek i to bardzo. Nie wiem, czy mogę go wczytać. W sensie z zamka nie mogę chyba wczytać z zamka. Ja pierdzielę, ty. Okej. Dobra, no kurde, musi to przejść teraz, bo innej opcji nie było. Dobra. Mamy to.
That last click is so satisfying, isn't it?
Co tu jest? Ogłoszenia. Dobra. Kradać nie będę. Komputer księgowości. Ale hajs mogę ukraść, bo hajs i tak mi się wliczy i nie będą wiedzieli, czy jest kradziony, czy nie. Tu jest drugi zamek. Tylko ten już jest zaawansowany, a nie bardzo trudny. Takie zamki to nie jest problem. A zawsze sobie w ten sposób dobijamy level.
Sidonia's not so bad. Honest work, good pay. I can't complain.
Tylko, że ziomek ma wyjebane w to, że tutaj sobie przyszedłem, nie?
The UC Exchange is a great place to buy your weapons. Just make sure to keep them holstered at all
Siemasz.
times.
Tylko, że wydaje mi się,
Most visitors can't wait to get off this run.
że ja tu w tym miejscu mogę już być. To jest otwarta przestrzeń.
Keep it simple or keep to yourself.
Nawet nie wiedziałem, że on tu ma wejście do tego miejsca.
Look at the size of this cavern. I wonder how much of it's natural. And
Teraz
how
kombinuj, jak masz
much
tutaj dobiec.
accommodates Sidonia's mining
O jebana,
operations.
przeteleportowała się. Dobra, no ja wszedłem tu i... Tu jest ten ziomek, dobra. Szliśmy stamtąd. Ty coś nam
Hello?
powiesz?
Do you have business with Governor Hurst? I see. Well, luckily, Governor Hurst enjoys visitors, and his schedule is fairly empty at the moment. I see no problem with it. You're very welcome.
Word to the wire. Enjoy Sidonia.
No, byłem ciekaw, czy jeszcze mogę go jakoś poszantażować, ale chyba nie. Obywatelka. O, 17 chyba jest, bo nikogo tu nie ma. Mogę się zwolnić?
Sometimes I feel like these mines just say. Oh, you're done?
Dobrze, on już nie pamięta, że ja dla niego pracuję. Mi się to podoba. Pracuję. Załatwiłem tylko potrzebne rzeczy. Dobrze, no to tak, tą stronę mamy z głowy.
This here's the most important work in the galaxy. What's up?
Nie wiem, coś mi tu pierdolić, coś przyczepiłem. Co tu mamy? Poziom mieszkalny, dobra, to tam później. Co mamy? Główny poziom P1, P2, dobra. Tą stronę z głowy mam.
Nothing's ever easy here. There's never a slope.
Certainly. Let's get to work on you.
O Jezus, tu jest edycja. Niech będzie, no.
You'd be surprised, I think. There are many dangerous jobs on Mars. Mining, military training, manufacturing. As such, there are sometimes accidents. Therefore, it stands to reason there is a lot of reconstructive surgery to be done after the other doctors and surgeons do their work. The work being done here at this enhanced branch may not be as glamorous as others, but it is no less important to those that receive it. I admit, I took this job because I thought it would be easier and low stress. I thought, who would be getting cosmetic surgery in a place like this? But I was wrong. I am constantly busy treating scars, fitting prosthetics, and helping people recover from the dangers of working here. I want to keep working for Enhance. But until my transfer is approved and a replacement is found, it looks as if I'll be stuck here. You're probably right. At the end of the day, I'm helping someone look their best. Maybe it's not as bad as I thought. Stay well.
Czyli gość się zajmuje medycyną estetyczną po prostu. Dobrze. Co mamy obok?
I keep telling myself, next year, it's back to New Atlantis. Out to the backwoods and back to civilization. But they keep increasing my salary.
Czego to się wytwarza? Argon, toksyny, czynniki. Okej. Będę musiał też popodbijać sobie to w końcu. Ale to sobie zrobimy oddzielny odcinek taki na ekspienie tych pierdół u nas w bazie.
Oh, I swear the next gobshite miner who walks in here fancying me for lack of better options is gonna need Enhanced to put their face back together.
Let me guess. You're here because you were working a cutter, accidentally nipped your thumb off, and you need me to reattach it again? Well, that's a relief. So, what is it then? Some other workplace accident? Crushed toes? Nasty abrasion? Frostbite? Sorry. I tend to think the worst, since the overwhelming majority of my patients come here to treat entirely preventable accidents. I know it's my job to help people, and I love doing it, but I do wish they'd be a little more careful down in the mines. I'm Dr. Flynn. What can I do for you today? I've often wondered why myself. I've got some theories. From what I hear, the equipment's supposedly not in the best shape, so that's part of it. But I also happen to know the miners can get very competitive, since their bonuses are determined by how well they exceed their quotas. So that leads to a bunch of meatheads going out of their way to avoid following safety precautions and taking shortcuts to squeeze out a little extra job performance. It's bollocks, that's what it is.
You know, I've been saying that going on 10 years now. You'd think I'd take me own advice, open up my own practice on a nice, safe world, maybe settle down with someone. I'd be much happier, for sure. But the truth is, the pay is exceptional here, and all these careless Egypts keep me busy. Maybe it's enough to stay with it and retire early instead. Bollocks! Is that how I come off now? Work's getting to me, I suppose. It's just... You see, no one on this bloody planet seems to follow basic safety precautions. It's always, Dr. Flynn, reattach me arm, or help me with this frostbite. Well, maybe if you took the time to properly dress yourself for the outside, you wouldn't be losing your fingers, you Egypt. Sorry for the rant, just for a change, I'd rather be treating the common cold, and not some horrific yet entirely preventable accident.
Okay, one moment while I look you over. Looks like you've got a real bad case of... You know what? I'll spare you. It's not good. We better act fast. Oh, that's not good. Well, nothing a little modern medicine can't cure. All right, you're good to go. Now stay safe out there.
See you around.
Dobra.
Pardon.
Jak nowonarodzony. Tu jest jakiś ziomek, u którego sprzedawałem trochę sprzętu, ale nie gadałem z nim.
Come take a look, eh? Ah, yes, it is the accent. I have been asked this before. Do not worry, I take no offense. From a very young age, I spent most of my life among the stars, aboard one ship or another. I picked up many ways of speaking, many languages. Because of this, the way I speak sounds strange to some, but that is the price I pay for knowing all the languages I do. The UC, my employer, they try to furnish my exchange with plenty, but other planets, they need more, so we need to make do with what we get. But me, I have other ways of getting goods to sell, and so I do. I get a little bit of this and that from here and there, and that is how I provide for you and me. You understand? Do I have any good deals, you say? Friendo, I am full of good deals. My prices may be fixed by UC pencil pushers many worlds away, but I may find ways to work with you. For example, I buy things to refurbish and resell. You bring me these, I give you credits, and we make deals. Oh, friendo, you have no idea. You see, not only do I sell goods for the United Colonies, I also need to receive the shipments, stock the shelves, manage the inventory. Why, even now I have this big delivery. Tracking says it is here, but it is clearly not here. I don't see it, do you? The ship is out in the desert of Mars, not where it should be. Ship services tells me they can look at it, but I need my goods soon, and they're taking too long. Please, no. Have you ever dealt with them? I have. Too much bureaucracy, everything takes too long. Some of the goods are perishable. You could do this for me much faster. And you seem better equipped than I to deal with any problems you may find on board. What happened? I don't know. The ship was marked as approaching, then it landed somewhere out there, and that was the last I heard. Did it crash? I hope not. But maybe, yes it did. That would be terrible. My shipment would be ruined. And the ship's crew. Oh, how tragic. What if? But we must not assume. We must be sure. And we must get my shipment. That is also important. Let's not forget. Oh, just various crates of supplies. Nothing unusual. You see what I have in stock, yes, friendo? More of that. The people here, they need their supplies. And I need to sell them supplies. And without that shipment, neither can happen, right? You could? Yes? This is what I hoped when we talked. If you go to where the ship was last seen, you could look at it. Find out what happened. Take care of anything on board that shouldn't be there. Pirates, killer robots, heat leeches, whatever. And check the crates to make sure nothing is broken. Then come back to me, so I can send someone to recover the shipment and get to selling. Easy as peasy, as they say.
No dobra, kolejny questik, weźmy go sobie od razu na tapetę. Co tu mamy dalej? Okej. Aha, no dobra. Czyli tak jakby ta część zrobiona. Nic nie ma. Poziom mieszkalny sprawdźmy w takim razie. Cztery znowu.
Haven't seen a lock picked that easily since I traveled with Vladimir's soul.
Oj, ty nie wiesz jeszcze do czego te paluszki są zdolne.
I believe this is where the city's governor lives. I don't think we've been invited here, so perhaps we should leave.
Ty, w sumie. No jest to komputer gubernatora. Rzeczywiście tak jest. Komputer mu też złamiemy, tylko najpierw zapiszę. Ciach. Od Neonu ma nawet odpowiedzi. Ciekawe, czy coś mi wyskoczy w związku z tym, co przeczytaliśmy. Nie, żadne questy się nie zaktualizowały, ale nic się takiego nie porobiło. Dobra, zamknijmy te drzwi. Idziemy dalej. Kurde, chciałbym kiedyś otworzyć drzwi w tej grze do kibla i żeby nakryć kogoś na sraniu, nie? To, że można na każdemu... Kurwa, kradziony. Fuck me. Muszę go wyrzucić, no. Nie ma wyjścia. Mnie złapią, to będzie przypał.
Hey, I haven't seen you around here. Best not be looking for trouble, right? I've seen some karate videos.
Don't tell me my son Tai invited another stranger to come talk to me again, did he? That boy means well, but he's gonna drive me crazy someday. Oh, it's just that he does this all the time. Tries to get someone to come check in on me. He's got a good heart, just not the best methods. My son means well, and I know he's just trying to look out for me. My husband, his father, isn't with us anymore. It's been hard ever since. Keith died in a mining accident a few years ago. It wrecked me.
Here I was, stuck on Mars, suddenly alone with a young child. I still haven't really recovered from that. I don't really know what to do. So long.
Dobra, pogadam już z nią sobie w kolejnym odcinku. Na teraz to tyle. Dzięki serdeczne za oglądanie. Zostaw kciuka, subskrypcję, dzwoneczek, wbiję do linku w opisie i miłego popołudnia. Cześć.